Hey guys, Colby here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. So today I wanted to make a video on one specific champion, and since I had two of them, I thought, okay, I did the Seer video with double Seer. I thought I'll do the double Psylar video today. If you guys don't know who Psylar is, it's an insane control champion. When equipped with a stun set, becomes an absolute unit. All right, it becomes one of the best champions you can use for progression, especially in Doom Tower, where control is needed more than other places in the game. And you use that alongside the stun set to create a synergy with your other champions, where you control the enemies, and depending on how annoying they are, you try to be as annoying with controlling skills like freezes, stuns, anything, thermite reduction, debuffs, anything that stops from taking a turn. So here is Psylar, right? If you guys didn't know what her skills do, let me give you a quick rundown on why she's so good. Is this skill right here. Lead and legs places a 30% decreased speed debuff and decreases thermite by 40%. This is insane, especially against enemies where they are slowed down already. If you have, decreased speed, which is applied here, it becomes even better to decrease their thermite because it's slower to recover to 100% for them to take a turn. And then you have the A1 and A2 skills, which are both AoE attacks, right? Attacks all enemies. This has a cooldown, this doesn't. It's the default skill. And these two skills alongside a stun set become amazing in terms of having that chance, that 18% chance to stun the enemy. So remember that when you're using Psylar. If it's your first time ever using her, she is definitely worth the skilling, especially for this skill. If you get lucky with 2 books, then you don't even need the books for these other 2 skills. The decreased accuracy is okay, but it's nothing amazing. All right, so let me show you the Psylars that I've built, and like a small sample of what you can do with them, and especially for the Doom Tower. So I have my Psylar number 1, which is at level 60, which is, I mean, reasonable to have at least one at level 60. The other one can stay at 50, but it will need to have the books on the A3. This one is fully booked out, of course, and some masteries on Fearsome Presence for that stun chance. You don't need that. You can go War Master, or you can just go no masteries at all. She's still gonna work as she supposed to, right? In terms of accuracy, anything above 200 is for Doom Tower hard. Up to 200, you can go 250 maybe for Doom Tower normal, 200 for normal dungeons. That is what's required, and I would suggest anything above 200 speed, especially for champions that are there for support, right? Like Psylar is, she's a debuffer. She wants to apply that decreased speed, that thermite reduction. She needs the accuracy. For the stun, you don't need the accuracy, but since she does have this very nice A3 skill, we want to give her the accuracy. And the same thing, the same way is how I've built the other Psylar, but I kept her at level 50 just to make it reasonable there in terms of how you can possibly move around with your gear and try to get to that 200 accuracy requirement, right? So I have accuracy on the chest piece. I've got boots with speed and some accuracy here. No glyphs were added. We have speed, 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 speed on the substats on everything else for the stun set, not even fully leveled up, and she will be a little bit squishy. The gloves that I had were critical damage, but ideally you want to go HP percent or defense percent. Usually HP percent is recommended. Fully booked out because I was trying to get this only booked out. I was a little bit unlucky, and it was CVC, so I thought might as well do it. No masteries at all, but with masteries you can either get more accuracy or more chance to apply the stun through the stun set. So let's have a look at the Psylars in action and see what they can do. And we can go over to the dungeons and just show like a pretty basic team, which you can have with your basic champions. And then and here's the team ready to go. We are on 20. We can try 25. It's just going to take a little bit longer. We're not going to go the full way. I just want to show the control potential coming out of just 2 champions. I also have a stun set on War Maiden. I totally forgot about that, but it just adds to the amount of control that the team has. Apothecary is just fast. And then Kill just has enough accuracy to land his poisons and also some damage. So you see already every single target was stunned and the control was there. It's just an insane combo to have. It really helps you have that multiplier effect of those AoE skills and the decrease in speed, which is huge for dungeons, and just overall control that those two champions provide together. Even though it's a longer cooldown, like 4 turns to decrease the turn meter, it's still so much when you also count that you have Apothecary there to boost your turn meter, and you go from 220 speed to, you know, you get that increased speed boost plus the turn meter boost. It becomes insane. So you see already the enemies are at 0 turn meter. We start getting those stuns now with the AoE attacks. We have 3 out of 5. The Psylars are going. We have 2 targets that are gonna attack us, right? Stunned already. 4 targets are stunned, and only one of them, that Horde on the right side, will go to attack. I wonder. No, he got stunned by the end of it, and it just really shows the power of having these multiple stun sets. Although hard to get, you can get them with variable stats, and then your banner slot can give you the speed, and then your other 2 pieces can be the speed boots, and, you know, a chest piece or anything else that is good enough to be slotted in there for that four-piece stun set to do its work. And it's just amazing, and it's an amazing way to establish control on a less gear requirement team. It's going to be slower than other teams, but it's going to be good. The only bad thing is that it doesn't really help for, let's say, the dragon dungeon, because the dragon cannot be turn meter controlled at all, which sucks. But it's fine, because we do have Kale in there for the poisons, and he should be enough to give us the win if he manages to land them. I totally forgot on the chance for him to apply the poisons is so low. We'll do next. We'll do Dragon 25, so I can just show you the ability to go through the waves. For the boss, I would probably not even use Cal. I would use something like a Frozen Banshee, and it would still do the job. And for 25, you want to go something Spirit. I would say maybe Ornn. Ornn would be nice in there instead. So yeah, let's just skip to Dragon 25 as an example that we keep on giving. So for this one, instead of going Dragon, I thought, okay, let's go Fire Knight and try it out. Stage 25, double Psylar for the waves, and we have removed the War Maiden. We kept the Kill in there for some reason. You can really do so much better than a Kill. It's going to be slow at the boss, but I wonder if we'll be able to establish enough turn meter control with... we'll have so much turn meter control. I wonder how long the waves are going to take. The waves are going to take so long, but I don't think that the enemies will manage to get any turns. All right, we have sleep, we have the defense down, we've got the speed down. I just want to see more stuns landing, and that should be enough, I would say. So look at that turn meter again. They're at 0. They're at 0, and there's already 4 of them stunned. We're doing damage slowly but surely. All right, and imagine this is like all the Doom Tower waves. Like, all of them will be challenged in this way, because you want to get your champions to do enough stuns and push. And like 7 minutes after, you see all that control there. What is missing here is a damage dealer champion. If you had a good legendary here to add in terms of damage potential, then you would see an amazingly bigger difference in terms of clearing. Not an 8 minute to beat 2 waves, obviously. But of course, this is Fire Knight 25, the most difficult dungeon in the game. And we see here the A3 being wasted. I should have changed the custom AI here. I should have changed it. This is by far the worst, and then we get destroyed here. If I did the A1 and A2 there and then prioritize the A3, we would have had a better time there, and the Lord God one-shotted there. And just to show it, I went ahead and used Herndig now to clear the waves much faster. 3-minute run now to beat the 2 waves. He's the best damage dealer the team has, and I disabled his A3 because that was an additional turn meter reduction. I just want to show that Allure plus the 2 Psylars can be an amazing combo to have together. The Allure cannot be, you don't have to make her extremely fast, and she still works and makes this for an amazing team to have. We're going to have Allure there now, reduce the turn meter by a good amount. There's lead and legs. You should have the other one right now. Boom, there it is again. I had the custom AI change go for A1 first, and then the A2, and then the A3 as priority for them. So it's gonna be the longer cooldown, but we're keeping the thermometer as low as we can, and then eventually the boss will die. This will be like a 5-minute run, much better, but obviously because of the legendary damage dealer there. And exactly the same thing can be done for the Doom Tower and go through those difficult stages. But I would say for hard Doom Tower, especially stages 100 and later, for hard, you would need a little bit higher speed on your speed booster, like 270, to be able to speed boost everybody to be at a good speed compared to the enemies. The enemies have a lot of speed in the Doom Tower. So if I go and show you right here, if we go to Doom Tower, better show you, right? We could go to Doom Tower, anything above stage 100, that's where it becomes tricky. Usually 114, 104, I can't remember the exact numbers for each rotation, which are annoying. And here a good example is 104. Let's go in there with the team, the double Psylar. We have the damage dealer as before, and I've put in Arbiter, which is a reasonable expectation out of a hard Doom Tower push, right? To have Arbiter in your team. She's also going to be there for the revives, and we see the lead and legs. We're going to see the other one there. We get some resists, which means I need a little bit higher accuracy on them than 260 for this. Yeah, as I said, like 330 is what you would potentially need. We're gonna have the bombs. That is gonna be nasty. But the good thing about Doom Tower is that you can do this run again, right? No cost, and just wait for a lucky stun from the Psylars, because we didn't even get a stun with them after we managed to do it, and we're getting so many resist. I should have boosted their accuracy a little bit more. There's the one stun. If we could get another stun there, that establishes basically some sort of control. No stun, it's fine. We get Herndік to do some damage. He's doing more on this wave than what he was doing on hard Doom Tower. And probably the bombs here are gonna kill me, I think. Yep, yeah, the bombs would kill me. So I would need to stun, let's say, the two war mamas there to establish control. What I can do here is probably put in Drexar, who's like a free-to-play champion, right? Drexar, and you get him eventually from the 3v3. So Drexar would provide you that extra accuracy. We don't have the second booster. We only have Arbiter here, but she's still got reasonable cooldowns on the A3 and A4. There's now the thermometer landing on almost everybody. And we do have some provokes coming in from Drexar. Boom, some damage delta now. We got one provoke. There's the one stun. There's the other A2 there from the, was it from the level 50? I think so. And we're still doing a lot of damage from champions attacking Drexar. Combination of control. We have provokes, we have stuns, we have thermometer control, we have decreased speed. Eventually they'll be taken down, and this is how you push through and you reach the bosses. And once you reach the bosses, it's all about the each strategy for each boss, right? This was the video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. It's a fun thing to consider these combos of two champions, two of the same champions working together to help you in the game. If you want to see more of these, let me know down below in the comments on which champions you think would fit best. Of course, the double cold hearts are there, double royal guards for Spider and all that, but I want to see some other combos that you have in mind. Let me know down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.